welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy and I'm going to show you a all holidays escape room. So I had somebody ask me to make an escape room for their Friendsgiving party, and I was trying to figure out if it should be holiday themed because it's a little bit after Thanksgiving, not quite Christmas, but I had some Halloween games that I wanted to include and also possible Thanksgiving games, and I have some Christmas ones that I'm working on. And so I decided, you know what, we're gonna see if I can make one that includes all the holidays. And she was cool with it. She said I could make it weird and random, so that's what we're doing. So I got it done early and I thought I would walk you through exactly how you play. So let's get started. Alright, so here is all of the equipment for the escape room. It's in a very small area, but obviously whenever I get to their place, I will be spreading these things around the room, including all of these papers up here, which not all of them are useful right at the beginning of the game, but yeah, so they'll be all over the place, which makes the game look a little bit bigger. Also great for me because it can be a big game by spreading it out, but then, you know, the actual amount of supplies I have to bring is basically just this big trunk. So I can make this big escape room with a whole bunch of different locks and boxes and puzzles that lasts a whole hour, but it only needs to fit in this small amount of space. So traveling and packing and setting up makes it much easier. Okay, so the first things that we can start off on, let's go through some of these papers here. This looks to be a list of country singers. Doesn't really help us, so I'll put that to the side. I'll make a pile right there. We also have these Christmas movies, a whole bunch of Christmas movies, and they do have numbers on the back, but also don't really know what to do with them. So we're gonna put these over here. Let's see, we have this, kind of weird, just like words, excited words. Just don't really know what to do with it. In the pile it goes. Here we go. We have food. Ooh, Thanksgiving food. Okay, also has numbers on the back. Still don't have anything to do with it, so pile. Here is the things we can actually work on. Let's start in order. You can work on both of these at the same time. I made it that way so you could do both, but just because I want to go in order, in holiday order. So here's our first one, Happy Kansas Day. From experience, I decided to rank some of the cities in our beloved state. Topeka ranked as 6, Wichita 7, Peck 4, Kansas City 10, Kingman 7. Using my rating system, can you see how I would rate the following cities? Spivey, Dodge City, or Medicine Lodge? The way this actually works is by how many letters are in each word. So Topeka has 6 letters, Kansas City has 10 letters. So the answer here would be 6, 9, and 13, so 6, 9, 1, 3. I can try it on this 4-number lock, but I'll let you know it actually goes in this one. Yay, we got it open. Come here. I'm on an incline, so everything is going to slide. Come here. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so that's St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to keep going in order. Since we are going to have a group of people play, it's most likely that we're going to have 2 people solve things at the same time. So then we'll have the Kansas puzzle solved, which is a January holiday, and then Valentine's Day. I don't have instructions on this, but if you've ever played a word ladder game, that's what this is. So it's changing one letter at a time. So the clues over on the left are like crossword clues, kind of, so they give you a clue what the word is. So inhabit is the same as to live, L-I-V-E. Take the plunge is to dive, D-I-V-E. So you can see we're changing one letter at a time. And then you go from the opposite direction. Kiss, and then fail to notice would be miss, M-I-S-S. Karaoke gear for short is mics, M-I-C-S. Pray for owls is mice, M-I-C-E. So then we have this one word in the middle that is somehow connecting the word dive to mice. And you only have 2 options. It's either mive or dice. Dice is a word. Let's go with that. Yay! Okay, so this is an Easter clue. Let's go back to this one just to keep going in order. So this one is Happy St. Patrick's Day. Follow the lucky path. And you can't go to Friday the 13th because that's unlucky. So you go to the clover, and then the horseshoe, and then the star, etc., etc. And you get a code for the directional lock. It is quite long. So let me just see if I can, let's see if I can do this by memory. Ha 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 ha. Okay, good. Okay, so one off. That one is done. Make another pile for done. Okay. This one's also done. Okay, so we got a 4-number lock there and some eggs and a clue up here. It says first number of blue eggs, second number of pink eggs, third number of green eggs, fourth number of purple eggs. So there's only so many eggs in here. Maybe you can't tell on my camera, but that's blue and this is purple. So the code as of right now is just like 1, 1, 2, 1. Quite boring. I don't want to open all of these because I am lazy and I don't want to put them all together again, especially if I only have one hand since I'm holding a camera. So I'll just let you know that in each of these eggs is another little clue that changes the number. So one of them says like add 2 blue eggs. The other one says -4 pink eggs. One of them says add 1 to each color. And so it changes this number. And then eventually you come up with the correct code. Ah, okay. So we got both of these off. Take this big hasp off. People might think they're close to being done because they don't have any other boxes to open, but they would be sorely wrong. Briefcase, boxes, and more boxes. The trunk has a lot of crap in it. The quilt is a clue, and we'll look at that one next. I'm not going to open it here for you, though. I'll just put up a picture, and we'll look at the clue together. Boxes. Okay. This is the one clue that is available in the big trunk. Everything else is a locked box or briefcase or quilt. So they would hopefully open up the quilt and figure out where all of these codes go to. It says Mama's necklace, and this doesn't relate to their mama. I don't know anything about their mama, but you are going to look at the picture and see, she has a pearl necklace on. So then you find where the heck the pearl would go. That one. Ah! It says Happy Memorial Day, and then these are all song lyrics. So the only thing that I'm making about this team that's specific to them is that they like country music, and so I would try to find a way to incorporate country music into this holiday game. So I figured Memorial Day was good because there's a lot of country songs about soldiers and war and things like that. So I picked out 3 of the most popular songs for Memorial Day that are country songs, have the chorus lyrics here, and this goes with that we found earlier. So they need to figure out who sings each of those 3 songs, and then they get letters for each of those. And that goes to open that lock. Okay, got that one off. One more paper clue. Ah, happy Father's Day. Listen to these hilarious dad jokes. What did the mathematician say when his parrot flew away? Well, you can try and figure it out yourself, or you can look at this list. This goes with the Father's Day clue. So, what did the mathematician say when his parrot flew away? Polygon. Okay, so that's what these all are. Let's see what the other ones say. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies. What kind of shoes do ninjas wear? Sneakers. Cool, so the code there is 803, and that goes in the briefcase. Also, I felt like this was pretty great having this go to a briefcase. I feel like that's very appropriate for a Father's Day kind of clue. Cool. I need both hands to open this, so BRB. Okay, got it open. What's inside? Ooh. Okay, so I made a Ouija board. This is one of the few puzzles that I had made before this game that I just really wanted to show off, so I made it work. This did not get made recently. This was made for a Halloween game. And if you've seen Marty's channel, Down the Rabbit Hole Travel, and you've seen her vampire video, that's where I got the idea from. So we'll see that in a minute, but you can't use a Ouija board just on its own. We also have this jigsaw puzzle. So that's a thing. People will probably start immediately putting that together. We got this clue. Happy Independence Day. Line 1, word 1, letter 1. Just gave away the answer. So those go together, and we'll look at that in a minute. Also, here's another place where the game kind of splits into two. So you have two options of puzzles available for you. This is Happy Labor Day, and we are connecting people or their profession with a tool that they would typically use. So plumber would go to plunger, IT tech would go to computer, builder would go to saw, etc. And you cross things off as you go. I made a whole video about this called Cross-Off Puzzle, How To, something like that. So go ahead and check that out if you want to figure out how to make one of these. So here is our clue. People will probably get confused about what the LWL has to do with anything. But eventually they'll figure out it is line, word, line. So we have 6 lines of text here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And line 1, word 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Letter 1. S. So that is the first letter of something. Keep going. If you want to do it yourselves, it makes a 4-letter word. Aha, here's our planchette. Happy Halloween! The ghost has a word for you. Alright, for those of you who have not seen Marty's video, I have planchette here, and there is a magnet here at the tip of it. And there are magnets in here as well, and so you can find them. So this is propped up, so like this doesn't normally stay, right? Except when it connects to something. So here are the letters A, C, G, R, T, and I. Makes a 6-letter word. Can you figure it out? So finding our 6-letter word is important, but we actually don't have anywhere to put it yet, so we should go work on the other puzzle we had. So we figured out that Labor Day puzzle and crossed off the letters and got 9, 5, 4. Okay, ooh, a Thanksgiving Day thing. Okay, we'll do that in a minute, but we actually have a key, and this goes to this other box that we uncovered. Okay, this key goes in there, cool little lock. Opens up this. Opens up this. Ooh, cryptex. Okay, so did you figure out the 6-letter word? Okay, so we got the cryptex open, and there's something in here. Ooh, cool. Here's our last box from the trunk. Finally emptied it out. So this has a really cool lock on it that fits perfectly with this key. Aha, cool magnet key. Okay, so we got one off, but we have one more. So let's go back to our Thanksgiving puzzle. Okay, so we just got this clue, but all of these cards were given to us at the very beginning, and they finally have somewhere to go. So here is the logic puzzle. Is this the order you got? Let's flip them over. So we have a 5-digit code, but we only have this combo lock. And combo locks only have 3 numbers. So our best guess is probably 8, 25, 34. All right, we got it open. Let's see what's inside. Woo! More boxes. Okay, we also have, you'll shoot your eye out, kid. Oh, hey, these go with these. So I would actually tape these up so they can be flipped upside down, because that's how you see the numbers. But they'll need to go through here and figure out which of these go to which movies, but there's an extra hard piece to this. They will also find this little baby box with a color lock, but the problem is these colors are not the order of the dials. So this one, you'll shoot your eye out, kid, should be Christmas Story, which is 4. That means the 4 goes on the yellow gear. So you'll need to figure these out, which movies they are, the numbers, and then rearrange the numbers to actually fit where the colors go. Awesome. Okay, have another little note. Happy New Year's Eve! To help you escape from this crazy year, you must place the special box on the table. Keep it always touching the table. Spin it round and round, faster and faster. Say out loud in unison, Happy New Year! Open the box to escape. So, they should realize that this symbol is exactly what's on top of the box. Oh yeah, there was also a little thing in here. Just because the Christmas clue didn't ever say Merry Christmas on it, I made one. That's all. So, we have a box. Obviously we are going to follow the instructions, but I just want to show you that weird box. Kind of looks like it opens. Doesn't open. Don't know what to do about it to make it open. And then, if you follow the instructions, you keep it on the table, and you spin it, faster and faster, faster. And you say, Happy New Year! And you can have them say, you know, whatever you want, because that's not the part that matters. You just spin it, and then you take the top off. Ooh. Last little note. Yay! You escaped! Woo! Cool. So the way this box works, because I'm sure you're curious, there are holes on the sides and there are pegs on the sides. And they are very, very loosely in there. And so anytime you turn it, anytime there's any kind of gravity weighing on it, something is going to keep it held in the box. So you can't get the lid out until you do centrifugal motion, if that's the word I mean. And when you do that, it pushes them all to the sides and you can take the lid off. Isn't that cool? I think it's super cool. So I have this binder of a bunch of information. There's a lot of like puzzle ideas and stuff on these other pages, but this is the one I just want to show you right now is my setup. So well, I guess I'll just read it through with you and we can do it together. So it starts here and then goes over there. So put you escaped in spin box. So we're going the exact backwards. So you escaped goes back in the box. And I make sure that I can put the lid on. Cool. Spin it around. Locked. Awesome. Next. Put the New Year's Eve clue in the tiny red box. Okay, so that is exactly where it was. So fold that up. Put that there. Close that. Close that. Next. Lock with the 5-color lock. This one. Okay, let me put that on. All right, so we got that locked. Sometimes on my instructions, I'll also write in there just to remind myself to spin these dials because I don't want to accidentally, it looks like it's locked, but then they could just come over here and open it, but that's no fun. So sometimes I write in there to spin dials. You can spin it to all zeros, or you can just spin it to something else. And as of right now, I don't care, so we're just spinning it to something else. And okay, what's next? Put the spin box in the tiny red box and the Christmas quotes and the Christmas note in the leather box. So this is my leather box. So spin box in tiny red box in Christmas note and Christmas quotes. Okay, great. So got those. Might double check everything. Lock with my magnet lock and the combo lock. Okay, so make sure I can close it. Okay, these also snap on the side, which is cool. Okay, so combo lock and what I do with my magnet lock. Oh, it's over there. And the key. Oh, the key is right here. Okay, so the key is actually going to go back in the Cryptex, but we're going to lock it with this baby. All right, so we got that one on, and I just wanted to show you how this one locks because it's kind of cool. Just like that. And now it's stuck. Now it won't open. Cool. I also made sure that this faced outward so someone can solve it rather than facing this way, which probably would have been fine, but I liked it facing outward. And then this one faces the top because you don't want it to put the code on the bottom side. That might just be like a little bit annoying. So yeah. Okay, great. That one is good to go. What's on my list now? Put the stuff in the leather box. Lock with those. Put the magnet key in the cryptex. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that. Be right back. Okay, so that's in there. We can spin the dials a little bit. Okay, so next on my stuff, put it back in its box, in the Chinese box, and lock with the Chinese lock. Okay, so that was over here. Its box. Done. Close, please. Okay, and then it fits so nicely in there. And then this is going with the Chinese lock. For anybody who doesn't set up games but just like plays them, it is so nice when the lock is with the key like this, because then I don't have to go hunt for it. So if you ever are playing a game like that, yeah, just keep the locks with the boxes that you found them and the keys in the locks where you found them. I guess I don't need that anymore, because it is very, very helpful. Cool. Next. Okay, so we did the Chinese box, put the Chinese box in the wooden box, along with the planchette. Put the planchette in the wooden box and the Halloween note. So, Chinese box, planchette, and Halloween note. Okay, planchette and Halloween note, but we're gonna put this box in there first. This is my wooden box. Okay. I'm gonna put these on top. They might roll around, but that's okay. Okay, I bet I'm locking it with that. See how nice that is? My crap is just right next to each other. Okay, lock the wooden box with the 4-letter lock. What do you know? Here it is. Also, spin dials. Okay. Next, what do we got? Put the Thanksgiving clue in the red box. Okay, that's my red box. Thanksgiving clue is on the floor. Okay, Thanksgiving clue goes in here. I have a feeling something else goes in there actually. Put the Chinese key in the red box and lock with the 3-number lock. Okay, so here's the key. Throw that in there. Lock with this one. You probably saw I have the codes written next to them too, just in case people mess with them and I have to reset them, and sometimes I don't remember. Okay, cool. So that one's all ready to go. Okay, down at the bottom here, put the jigsaw, the July 4th clue, the Labor Day clue, and the Ouija board in the briefcase. Okay, there's my briefcase. Okay, so we already have the Labor Day clue, the 4th of July clue, the jigsaw puzzle. Just need the Ouija board. Come here, you. Goes in there, and I think that's it. Close that. And spin the dials. Always spin the dials. Okay. Okay. Now we're up here. Lock it with that code. Yep. Put the Father's Day questions in the cross box. Okay. This is my cross box because it has a cross on it. I bet I'm gonna lock with this lock. What am I doing? Put the Father's Day questions. Okay. See, I'm specific on that because this is the answers, but I just want the questions. So questions are going in there. I'll look at my answer. I'll look at my cheat sheet just in case. Lock it with the Joy combo lock, and then we're starting to put stuff in the other box. Okay. Do this. Okay. So that one is on there now. And then what are we doing? Putting the Memorial Day song clue in the MD box and locking with Pearl. Okay. This is my MD box because it says MD on it, and I have no idea why. Just bought it that way. Okay, so what are we doing? Putting the song clue. Woo! In there. And locking it with the Pearl lock. Okay, got that locked. Always spin the dials. Added. Great. Okay. So now what? Now we are putting the quilt in the briefcase and the leather box and the wooden box and other boxes as they fit. And Mother's Day clue in the blue trunk and lock it with the red hasp and the directional and the 4 number, which code is 5952. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, done. It's so full, but that's so great. Okay, so everything is in the trunk. Oh wait, I did not put everything in the trunk. I put everything except the clue. The clue. Okay, I'll probably stick this between some boxes, but for now it can be right there. Okay. Put all the things. Oh yeah, now I should close it and lock it with those 2 locks. Okay. So I'm not actually gonna fully close this because the 2 little boxes that you saw to begin with on the top here could probably fit in there, and I don't really want to close it if I'm going to add things to it. So for now, we're just gonna goodbye. We're just gonna keep those there and know that that would normally be locking this. Okay. Put the little Easter egg clues in the 6 eggs, which I never took out, and the Easter egg clue in the eggs in the small wooden box. Cool. So that all kind of stayed in there. I didn't move them. And all the eggs are still there, so I can just close it. And I think this opened with the dice clue, which is right there. Great. Okay. Honestly, I could probably do the rest of this without looking, but yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so St. Patrick's Day clue obviously was folded, so that belongs in a box. And then I know that these 2 clues, the Kansas Day and the Valentine's Day, were out to begin with, so I think that makes sense. I do have this all written down though, just in case I forget, or in case somebody else is helping me set this up so they can help me. Cool, got those, and then now we have just the remaining clues that were meant to be out in the first place. These guys. Come here. And these guys. Sweet. And if you look around, that's all the things. Yay! I don't know if you can tell, but I am sweating. Putting together and doing escape rooms can be an exercise or a sport in itself, or a chore, or whatever you want to call it. It's tiring, especially with one hand. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was kind of informative. I hope you got some ideas from the different holidays and maybe gleaned some information from how I set up my games. So I typically have it as put the thing in the box, lock the box with this code. I mean, you just go backwards. Eventually I do plan on making a game that is like, I make it fully on camera, so like starts from making the ideas to picking the order that they go in, making the puzzles, getting out all my equipment, resetting all the locks, and then making a reset list and actually playing it. So eventually I will do that for you guys, but hopefully that was a little bit of a taste of how I make escape rooms and some ideas for you to make your own escape rooms. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.